What up, YouTube? We're back for another video at Beam City Sports. Go subscribe if you're new. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to be rebuilding the Sacramento Kings on NBA 2K26. So I know all of us Kings fans are a little upset with new GM Scott Perry that he couldn't get rid of guys like Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis. All these players that we have obviously is not leading to success. So we need to change things up. The goal today is to sim the rest of the season, lose as many games as possible, and see what we can do in the offseason to change this team up and see if we can get the Kings going back in the right direction. You know, as a lifelong Kings fan my whole life, season tickets during the DeMarcus Cousins era, the Rudy era, and seeing the 1 year we had with De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis leading us to the playoffs to eventually lose to the Warriors in 7 games. And now we're at the very bottom of the league, where they've been pretty much my whole life. So 1 year out of the last 20 years has been a fun year in Sacramento Kings basketball, and we're going to try and make next year the next time the Kings are going to be good again. So we'll jump right into it. Today, we are starting today in NBA 2K26. So we are at February 12th, right at the All-Star break. We have the worst record in the entire NBA. So our goal is to lose as many games as possible and see what we can do. Hopefully we get that #1 pick because, you know, I'm trying to get AJ Dybantsa or Darren Peterson. One of those two guys can save the city of Sacramento. Again, if you're new here, go subscribe. This is the first NBA 2K video I've ever done. So leave a like, comment, tell me what team you want me to rebuild next, or if you want me to keep doing these Sacramento Kings rebuilds. So today we're going to be simming the rest of the season. I know a lot of Kings fans are not happy with what happened at the trade deadline. We look at the roster right now. We still have guys like Sabonis on huge contracts. DeRozan still has 2 more years. Even Zach LaVine accepted his player option already for $50 million next year, which I know no one in the league really wants Zach LaVine with that contract, but we're going to do our best to get rid of him. We're going to build around guys like Maxime Raynaud, Dylan Cardwell, Nique Clifford, Devin Carter, and, you know, maybe even Daquan Plowden. I've liked what he showed in this last couple games here while we finally sit the old guys, let some young guys play. He is 27, though, so I know he's been around the G League, so he probably will not be a building block for this team. But Devin Carter, definitely here to stay. Nique Clifford, definitely here to stay. Dylan Cardwell here to stay. And Maxime Raynaud here to stay. So we pretty much have 4 guys on the team that I still want on the team next year. So this is going to be a crazy offseason. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to start simming some games. Let's look at our rotations really quick. Obviously, do not love them. I am actually going to adjust the minutes because real life, we're not playing DeRozan 35 minutes a night anymore. We're really playing them 25, letting the young guys play a little more. So we're going to see how that goes. Sabonis, love him as a player. Interviewed Sabonis, LaVine, DeRozan, Doug Christie. Go check that out on the YouTube, on the Instagram. Got a chance to interview them last year. And, you know, I love them as people. I do not love them on my basketball team. We are pretty much the Western Conference version of the couple years ago Chicago Bulls, where, you know, my biggest inspiration for doing these rebuilds is KOT4Q, Kenny Beecham of Numbers on the Board podcast. And he is a diehard Bulls fan. And he said when the Bulls had these guys that he doesn't know any avenue to get rid of DeRozan, LaVine, and, you know, who would want them. And of course, the Sacramento Kings are the one team that is a worse organization than the Chicago Bulls right now. So of course we take those guys. And we trade, you know, our franchise guy, De'Aaron Fox, and end up with Zach LaVine, who nobody wants. And he just doesn't play winning basketball. He can score 25 some nights and, you know, we'll still lose by 30. So not someone I want to build around. But let's adjust these minutes here. You know, I might even start Nique Clifford, dude. I might have to. This is tough. Doug Christie's in a tough spot this year. Definitely a tough spot for Doug. It's my boy. I hope he doesn't get fired. Hope they give him a chance next year to, you know, really see what he can do with a young squad with some promise. I know our boy Dev Carter has been up and down since being drafted by the Kings. We missed out on Khalil Ware, guys like that. But But yeah, I mean, the last couple games, he showed me some flashes. Still don't love his game, but he has some good intangibles that could be a building block. Not a starting point guard in the league or a starting shooting guard. A bench guy, I could see that. Let's sim the rest of the year and see where we end up. And then we'll get back once the season's over. Hopefully we get the worst record in the league. So stay tuned. All right, so we ended with the worst record in the Western Conference. Not sure if a team in the East had a worse record. Hopefully not. But that boy Nikola Jokic won MVP, of course. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year. Jaime Jaquez, Sixth Man of the Year. I like that. Depoy, Wemby, of course. Got Keita, Kings legend, MIP. I love seeing that. Portuguese legend, my boy. Shout out. And Cade, Clutch Player of the Year. Mark Daigneault, Coach of the Year. Okay. All right, let's see how the playoffs are shaping up. Okay. So this doesn't matter to us at all. We're just going to completely sim this playoffs and see who comes out on top. You know, I haven't really touched any injuries. Thinking about maybe turning injuries off for next year. So it is the Thunder and the Knicks in the finals. I could definitely see that happening. And I hope the Knicks win that. My boy, Jalen Brunson, solidify himself in the top 5. He's top 5. But the Thunder go back-to-back. No surprise. SGA, another finals MVP. Still not better than Steph. But all right, now here we go. The most important part of the episode. The off-season. Let's jump into it. I hate doing this stuff. Oh. All right. Player retirements. Obviously, LeBron's not going. We're going to override all these guys, actually. Russ trying to retire? Clay? What are we doing? Seth Curry, not Seth. Seth ain't going nowhere. Saric still in the league. Scal gave the Kings a game the other night. I guess we'll let CP walk. It's sad how he went out. Oh, my boy Jackson Rowe. Santa Cruz Warriors legend. Interviewed him. He's a bucket. All right, Hall of Fame, CP, well-deserved. Jersey retirements, D Rose, CP. Check out these league meetings. Proved. Oh, no. That's definitely not. Draft lottery. The draft order of all lottery teams will be decided by an elimination tournament. Hey, maybe that's how the NBA wants to stop tanking. But not in this world. So, here we go. I'm nervous. We have the number 1 odds at getting the number 1 pick. I'm very scared. We're going to just try and fly past these first until we get to pick 5. I think that's the lowest the Kings can drop is 5. And I am letting you know, if we end up getting the 4th pick or even the 3rd pick and AJ goes before our pick, I'm doing anything I can to trade for him because I need AJ and Sac. Well, while we're flying through this, the Thunder have the 11th and the 12th pick. That's after winning back-to-back championships. Not fair. But yeah, AJ Dybantsa last night, actually, the Kings played the Jazz in the ultimate tank-off. AJ Dybantsa was in the Kings locker room talking to Russell Westbrook after the game. So I'm wondering, in my head, if I'm the Kings, if I'm Scott Perry, I'm telling AJ, you better be ready to come to Sac because I'm going to do anything to draft you. Even if we don't get that number 1 or number 2 pick, I'm going to do anything in my power to trade, you know, a bunch of seconds or Sabonis, anything. I'm trying to get that number 1 pick regardless. Well, here we go. Number 5. Uh-oh. Why are we popping up? And we got the 5th pick.
What?
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Of course, that is the most Kings thing to ever happen. The Mavericks get the 4th pick. What in the world? Yeah, 2K did not bless me with this one. The 5th pick, so that's the worst thing that could have happened. I feel like in the NBA, the team with the worst record has not gotten the number 1 pick in a long time. Atlanta number 2. Dang. That Pelicans pick is crazy. The Clippers, they don't even have their... Oh, that's the Pacers. So the Clippers do not have that pick. So I will actually go fix that. Man, we got the 5th pick. This is horrible. Well, now I got some work cut out for me, that's for sure. First, let's give the Pacers their pick because Clippers definitely Oh, well, it wasn't the Zubac trade, but it was 1 through 4 protected. So still does go to the Pacers. So here we go. We'll just give them a long 20, 30 second round pick. Yeah, how does that sound, Clippers? Okay, go back here. Don't need to worry about them. Now the hard part is going to happen. So I'm going to see what I can do in these trades to see if we can maybe jump up to slowly. We'll try and jump up to 4. So 5 in MyLeague. 5 in Raynaud, 5 in MyLeague. 5 in DeAndre Hunter. I definitely would do that. Dang, man. This is tough because I feel like the Mavericks wouldn't do that in real life. They wouldn't trade Gafford to the Kings. Why would the Kings even want Gafford? You know, I'm going to try and set my sights higher. We're going to try and get the number 3. Who has the 3rd pick? Let's go see. The Grizzlies. They want Raynaud, of course. They want DeMar. Ooh, this could be a way to get off DeMar. But why would... Sabonis, this could be the way to get off Sabonis. Giving up 2 first? What are we talking about here? Ty Jerome, Devin Carter. Yeah, man, I might have to just go with this. I think Memphis showed some interest in DeMar. They still didn't even trade Ja. They did trade Jaren, though. I mean, they get an additional 2nd round pick. Do we think that is realistic? I feel like Cam Spencer is a good piece to that team, though. I don't want to... We'll take KCP. Oh, yeah, of course. You know, I really want GG Jackson, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Counter offer. Lottery protected. Oh, here we go. Cooked up. I'm definitely getting rid of Kyle Anderson, but this gives us the 3rd pick. Yeah, 2027 lottery protected. We'll definitely be in the lottery. That's cool with me. You know what? We're doing it. First trade on the rebuild is trading DeMar to Memphis, getting the 3rd pick in the draft. You know, I know 2K always cheeses with this type of stuff, so we'll see if we can get that number 2. Oh, they want a lot. They aren't budging. Okay. I'm not mad at 3. I'm not mad at 3. Pacers, you guys are trying to win now. You know what? Let's make the Pacers a good offer they can't resist. For that number 1. Let's go Pacers. 3rd pick. Bro, are you kidding me? I can't trade it because it was in a previous trade. All right. Well, that means we're just going to have to ride it out. And we're going to have to see if AJ falls to 3. Because if not, it's not going to be good. Okay. Go to the NBA draft. I'm nervous. AJ. This is going to be too difficult to get AJ. I'm going to be very disappointed. Here we go. Please fall, AJ. Pacers. They got Darren Peterson. Okay. Hawks, you better get Cam Boozer. Hawks. They got Cam Boozer. Let's go. Perfect. Good thing I didn't make any other trades. So we're getting AJ Dybantsa. The guy, nope, no trade offers here. It's an easy pick. They had him as a shooting guard last time I did this, but he is a small forward. All right, we got AJ Dybantsa. Things are changing already. Not the first time the Kings have drafted someone from BYU. Shout out to our boy Jimmer. Let's see who goes for. Caleb Wilson, of course. Guess we'll just see what happens. We're going to sim to our next pick. First pick in the 2nd round. This guy is nice. Braden from Arizona. I know he's nice. I might have to go with him. Or Malik Thomas, Arkansas. Yeah, I know he's a bucket. Caden Boozer. I always like Cohen Carr. He's just really athletic. He can't shoot, though, so that's an issue. Braden Burries. He's got a player comp. Jamal Crawford. Ooh. I actually really like that. So what's Malik? Yeah, we're taking Braden. ISO sniper. Okay, well, that concludes the draft. We'll be back for the rest of the offseason in a sec. All right, we're here in the offseason. We're ready for free agency. So 2K is a little weird with free agency. You see guys like LeBron, who knows, he might go to Cleveland. We might have to make that happen. But James Harden, he has 10 offers already in free agency. He's definitely staying in Cleveland. They just traded for him. Austin Reeves, definitely staying in LA. Trae Young, definitely staying in Washington. All these guys are probably staying. So I have to make sure they don't leave so 2K doesn't mess up the whole league. So I have to go in and actually control every single team and then make sure certain guys stay that, I'm 99.9% sure are going to stay. And I'll leave in free agency, I'll leave the other people who, like Porzingis. Is he going to re-sign with the Warriors? We don't know. Like, guys like that, I won't sign. So just give me, a couple minutes and I'll get this all set up so then nothing messes up in this rebuild. All right, so I went through all the teams, got all their guys back. Now the remaining free agents are right here. Porzingis, CJ, Nurkic, Anthony Simons, Sexton, John Collins, our boy Russell Westbrook. Sad, we're not going to resign him. Shout out to Luke, it's your boy. But we're not resigning him. He needs to go play for a winning team. LeBron actually only could get, offered a contract from the Lakers since he wanted so much money. So that made it difficult. I do think he will end up in Cleveland. So we'll see if we can find a way to get him there somehow. 2K doesn't know how to work around things like real life. But there definitely are some holes on our roster. So we only have 13 guys on the roster right now. So we do need to sign like 2 more players, I would say. Let's see what we need the most after some of the guys left. Dev Carter's our only point guard. We might have to make Braden Burries a point guard. AJ Dybantsa, he might have to run. He's going to run the 3. Probably make Nique Clifford a 2. Sadly, Keegan staying the 4. I do like Keegan guarding perimeter guys a little more. So hopefully AJ can bulk up a little bit and guard some bigger guys, but I don't really see that happening. We do still need to trade Sabonis, LaVine, Malik. Wouldn't be mad if we traded DeAndre Hunter. Really mad at that pickup, honestly. He is not what we needed right now. 2 years ago as a Kings fan, would have loved it. Right now, horrible move. Yeah, I love that we got G.G. Jackson on the squad. He's one of my favorite young players, has been since he came into the league. I know he's dealt with a lot over there in Memphis. Obviously, we're getting rid of Kyle Anderson right when we can. But yeah, Gigi has shown some ups and downs in Memphis, so hopefully he can unlock that here. We need to sign some guys on like low contracts. First guy I'm thinking of is Craig Porter Jr. I really like his game in Cleveland. I would be surprised if Cleveland let him go, but then you think about it, Cleveland did just get Schroeder and Keon Ellis and James Harden, so it seems like they have a lot of guards. Wouldn't be surprised if they let him walk. We need some 4s. I would not be mad at bringing Precious back to the squad. Precious Achiuwa is only 26 years old. That doesn't even make sense to me. Feels like, I love Precious on the Kings. He's been balling. Feels like he's at least 30. Is not interested in negotiating with the Sacramento Kings. I've never seen that in 2K. I've never seen that in 2K. That's crazy. Good for you, Precious. Good for you. You don't deserve to be in Sac. You're playing too good. Well, that does make things a little more difficult. I do like Josh Minot. He's okay, 6'8". He's got an A3. Yeah, we're gonna sign Josh Minot. Hopefully he agrees. That could fill out our roster kind of nicely. So Craig Porter, hopefully he comes in the squad. Lonzo, get a contract. I need you in the league, Lonzo. Go to Charlotte. But there's not really other guys. We don't have a lot of money to offer as well since we still have our big contracts. So, yeah, they signed. Awesome. So let's renounce the rights to those guys. They're not signing. All right, well, that pretty much concludes our free agency. I do want to see where these guys sign. So we'll see. Uh-oh, something happened. Porzingis to the Jazz? They have so many bigs. That's crazy. Why is he rated higher than Walker Kessler? Bro doesn't even play. Warriors, that was a horrible move. Should have sent Kuminga to the Kings, man. Who else? CJ to the Suns. Wow, I like that. as a Steph Curry fan, he needs to go to the Warriors and help him out over there. 6-man off the bench, CJ McCollum, might make the conference finals next year. You never know. John Collins to the Rockets, okay. Like that one. Let's see, any other moves? Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. So we will sim through the rest of the, wow, Jalen Wells to the Pacers. I tried to get him in Memphis, but they didn't have any money. I might have to get Jalen Wells back on the Grizzlies because there's no way he's leaving. I don't think they have his rights, though, because he is a second-round pick. But anyways, we're going to sim through free agency. We're done there. This year, you know, there's no guys that we know that are going to come into the year hurt already. Kyrie will be healthy. Tatum will obviously be healthy. All the big names will be healthy. So I might turn injuries off just to, you know, avoid any annoyingness around the league. So there's Cam Boozer right there in that pick. Shout out. Shout out to the team that drafted him and not AJ Dybantsa. Yeah, LeBron, you'll get a farewell tour. That's fine. Let's see, injury report, Nique Clifford. Yeah, Dame will be healthy. So all these guys Halliburton will be healthy. All these guys need to be ready to go. Fred especially. So, all right, we're in the next year. We'll be back once I cook up a trade. All right, man, we're back. And I had to sleep on it last night trying to make these trades. Got really tough. I realized that Scott Perry definitely has the toughest job in the entire NBA, and not wanting to do any forced trades or trade overrides. I had to sleep on it. I was trying to make a bunch of 3-team deals. Nothing was really working. I was getting pretty mad. It was late at night. So slept on it, thought about it. Today, we're going to be making some big trades. I can guarantee you that Sabonis, LaVine, Monk probably, all these guys will be off the team today. The first trade that I'm doing that actually just came up in the trade finder is I'm finally getting Ja Morant to the Kings. You know, it was rumored at the trade deadline. I wanted it to happen really bad. I think Ja can, you know, reinvent himself here in Sac a little bit, get a new start. I think Memphis might take a flyer on a guy like Sabonis, run him at the 4 next to Edey. They just traded Jaren, see what they can do. You know, I feel bad for Memphis because they already took DeMar from us. So I feel like I'm just, you know, finessing them. I don't know how realistic that DeMar to Memphis thing really is, but I had to get that 3rd pick for AJ. So we're going to be trading Sabonis and a 2030 first-round pick for my boy, Ja Morant. Put the blicky down, Ja, in Sac. We're going to change, you know, the way the league views you. You are not a negative asset. Still one of the best point guards in the league. In this 2030 first-round pick, I know in real life I would definitely be upset. You know, the Kings should not be trading any first-round picks by any means. But I think by 2030, we will be a good team again. And this pick isn't going to matter too much. So we're going to do it. Real life, I don't think Memphis would ask for that pick. I think, you know, they would be fine taking Sabonis and maybe some seconds because they've already gotten so many first-round picks for guys like Jaren and Desmond Bane. So they've really got all their first-round capital that they need. I think they have 13 first-round picks in the next, 7 years, which is crazy. But yeah, Keegan's now an 81 overall. We love to see that. Maxime is an 81 as well. Cardwell's a 79. So we officially have our point guard. Like I said earlier in the vid, Dev Carter will be coming off the bench. Ja Morant, still only 27 years old. So hopefully he can reinvent himself. Now, trading Zach LaVine is definitely the tough part. Just came out today that he is out for the season. So as a Kings fan, I hope him, you know, good health. I hope everything's good with him. But I do hope we don't see him play another game in a Kings jersey. Shout out to Young Hollywood. Memphis trying to give us Sabonis back. Yeah, see, 2K with these trade finders is crazy because Jalen Johnson, yeah, right. That would never happen. So yeah, I'm going to have to cook up a Zach LaVine trade, and I'll get back once I do that. So trading Zach LaVine to a realistic destination is probably the hardest thing to do in the entire NBA right now. The only team that showed any interest in Zach at the trade deadline was the Milwaukee Bucks. And if they're really keeping Giannis, then I might think it actually could happen. So in this trade, we would be getting Kyle Kuzma back, who I don't love in Sac, but we got to get rid of Zach no matter what. And I'm not going to finesse 2K and get Jalen Johnson. Bobby Portis, who we're actually going to have to flip to another team. He will not come to the Kings if they do trade with the Bucks. He would be in a 3-team deal in real life, but in 2K, they don't let you do 3-team deals because they'll never accept it. Ousmane Dieng, who got traded 5 times at the trade deadline this year, looked good for the Bucks the other night against his old team, the Thunder. So I'm going to take a chance on him, and we'll see if they accept this. So they get Zach LaVine and Kyle Anderson. We get Kuz, Bobby Portis, who we're going to flip, and Ousmane Dieng. Let's see if they accept. They do not. They don't want to take on extra salary. Counter offer Josh Minot, AJ Green. We're going to make it happen just because I can't stand Zach LaVine on my team anymore. Josh Minot, I really wanted you on the squad. You're only on a 1-year deal. And we're getting Ousmane Dieng to replace your spot. So we're going to do this trade. We had to give up a future second to get rid of Zach, but you get rid of him at any means because his time in Sacramento is up. Said this earlier, but they said he's out for the year now. So I don't expect him to play another game in a Kings jersey ever again. So now the hard part is flipping Bobby Portis because, I think a team like the Cavs would really love Bobby Portis. They have no backup center. They could give us Max Strus, and we'll see if they say yeah. And they do. So we got rid of Bobby Portis. Now we have Max Strus on the squad, real shooter. So yeah, now we have a ton of wings, which the Kings have never had. That's what Scott Perry said he wants to do. Even though, Scott, I'm coming for your job because this trade deadline, you didn't make any moves. Scott Perry actually said he has a 3 to 5 year rebuild, window that he wants to do. So he knows we're not going to be good for another 3 years. But in real life, I think if we make some of these moves, we draft AJ Dybantsa, we could be good next year or the year after. So let's take a look if we're trying to trade anyone else. So John, Dev Carter, we can sign Craig Porter back. We had to release him. Oh, not Marvin. Marvin, get a job, bro. D'Lo, it's sad. Craig Porter, you're coming back. Oh no, never mind. 15 players, so we're rocking with our squad. So we got Ja, Dev Carter. We have Nique starting at our 2. Malik is here for now. I think he's one of the guys that the Kings could actually keep. I like him being our 6th man, in my opinion. Top 3 6th man in the entire league right now still. DeAndre Hunter on a 1-year deal. So we'll see if we can get rid of him because we'll see if Evan's going to get minutes with us. We have too many guys now. I'm liking this team though. We have Ja. Oh, well, Malik, you're not starting, bro. I'm sorry. Malik, you can't be a starter, man. I don't think Malik would ever start on any team. Maybe Brooklyn. But, I mean, he's just a super 6th man. That's just his role in the league. That's what I think he'll always be. So we're going to make him the 6th man. All right, so here's the finalized rotations. We got Ja. We got Nique. We got AJ. Keegan. Maxime. We got Malik, 6th man. Dev Carter. Dylan Cardwell. G.G. Jackson. And Kyle Kuzma. So DeAndre Hunter's getting 0 minutes. He definitely needs to get moved. Our rookie, our rookie needs to get some minutes. You know what? We're going to try and win the first half of the year, and we're going to see where we're at. So he's not going to get any minutes yet. This is our squad. Kings fans, how we feeling? If this was our team next year, would we be happy? Ja and AJ, the big acquisitions. Also, G.G. Jackson and Kuzma, bench guys. So, not a crazy new team. We still have a lot of guys from last year's roster, but we got rid of the problems, which was DeRozan, LaVine, Sabonis. That's it. Obviously, Schroeder. All those guys are gone. So let's see how we do simming to, I need to play the NBA Cup. So we're actually we're gonna jump into that game when it happens. Here we go. We're going to be playing the Phoenix Suns today, and they are 14-3. They actually have the 2nd best record in the Western Conference. So this is an NBA Cup game as well. Our first game with the new guys. We'll see how it goes. I'm only going to put, clips of the game in the video. So we'll see. Hopefully I get a dub. Let me know what I should play on. I'm going to play on Hall of Fame. Just, we're going to do it. Can't cheat the system. We're going to have to play on Hall of Fame. We're going to play 8 minutes. How do I change that? Here we go. So, Hall of Fame difficulty, for anyone that's wondering. Let's get it. So, let's look at the Suns roster because they are 14-3. We got Colin Gillespie starting at the point. Okay, well, let's get into it. All right, man, here we go. Suns are 14-3. We are 9-9. Playing on Hall of Fame, this isn't going to be easy. Ja's been struggling, okay. Here we go. This is where we all wanted to be. So after this game, I will sim to the trade deadline. And then you guys let me know in the comments if you want me to continue, to see where we end up. And if you enjoy this, if you want to see me rebuild, another team as well. All right, wait just 1 sec. We need to put, I'm scared of D-Book. I'm not going to lie. D-Book is scaring me. So we're going to have to put Keegan on him all game. Face guard him all game. First possession, Nique, you got to lock up. AJ's there. That's good defense. Good defense right now. All right, let's go. AJ out and running first play. Wow, it's a horrible pass. Oh, good D. Ref, call foul. It's my first bucket with AJ. Let's go. Good defense leading to good offense. All right, Keegan, it's your task all game. Lock this man up. He's only going right. We're there. You're there. That's good defense. Locking up. Dylan Brooks. We're there. Oh, wow. That's Hall of Fame for you. Mark Williams posterizing right now. I need Keegan to get involved a little offensively, though. It's not there. Oh. Good jumper, Keegan. I wish it was a 3. We'll take it. Keegan. Hopefully we hear a lot more of that next year. Oh, you're there, Ja. That's no foul, too. Good defense. Nique out and running. Raynaud. Got a little one. Let's go. Raynaud. We're hooping to start. I like it. I was scared of the Hall of Fame. Really need to lock this man up, and that's going to happen if I'm not playing off ball on him. So, am I okay to off ball? Y'all going to clown me? You know what? Ja, they cannot guard you out here, bro. I don't know what they're doing putting Colin Gillespie on me, even though that's my boy. He can't guard Ja. Raynaud, make him double. I ain't gonna double, that's too easy. Come on. Raynaud, get in your bag. We've missed one shot coming out the gate. Good help, good switch. Oh, I don't love it. We're there. Wow. That was tough. Keegan, you're gonna have to lock up. Man, I gotta get into my offense earlier. Good pass. All right, AJ's got some good passing skills too. I saw it at BYU. Not every game, but certain games. This man is cooking me, bro. Keegan, where are we at? I'm telling you, bro, it's too easy. I could just do this every time. I could rim run with Ja every single time, bro. Let's go, Ja. Get hype. See this, that. Reinvent him new self. His dad's definitely courtside. We're hooping. Lock up. Right as I say that. Right as I say that, bro. Right as I say that. It's a good pull, Malik. Skiddly pop, pop. And one, ref. Thank you. Get to the line. That's tough. I gotta know that. All right. Free throws, man. That's so easy. Dylan Cardwell, you've got to be in help. I needed to get that 2 for 1, dude. And 1, ref. Maybe they'll shoot early. It's a good bucket, y'all. That's way too easy. He's just scoring every single bucket. I like Malik getting a screen here. Not going to the dang hoop. Wow, ref called foul for us. Got bailed out. There you go, Ja. There you go, Ja. We're up 2 at the end of the first quarter. Feeling good. Let's go. Beam team is maybe back. We'll see if we can beat the 14-3 Phoenix Suns on Hall of Fame. All right, we got Dev Carter running the show. Got Malik with us. It's a good jumper. I love Malik shot in 2K, man. Kuz, lock up. Wow, CJ is tough, man. He always likes playing against the Kings, too. Kuz, I'm running dunk on him. Wow. Got swatted. And 1. Should have took my time. Oh, yeah, we'll live. He's with us. Dev Carter, bang out. Hey. Okay. Okay, Dev Carter. Yeah, they have a nasty backcourt off the bench. CJ and Jalen Green. Whew. Yep. Wow. That was my bad. Uh-oh. D-Book is coming back in. That means Keegan has to come in. Hop, step, lay? What am I doing? Just carry us, Malik. You're him. Malik. They need a timeout. They need a timeout, bro. We're locked in. Locked in on Hall of Fame, bro. You gotta be. Gotta be. Bang. Keegan. Splash. What y'all think? Should 2K bring back where you don't have to green it? Like in the old 2Ks? Or do you like how it's just you have to green it? Let me know. Oh yeah, Raynaud, all the way. All the... Brother. Are we chirping? Wow, that's an open look. Oh, good board, Nique. Keegan. Okay. Okay. And my centers cannot make layups, dude. Raynaud and Cardwell. What the heck? Okay. He's a good free throw shooter, too. Bro. So we sit at 9th in the West. Phoenix is 2. Lakers are 9. Rockets are 11, and the Warriors were nowhere to be seen on that. So Steph is going out. Steph's going out like this, man. This sucks. All right, dunk that, bro. On his head. Yeah, Max. Nique in the corner. Bang. Come on, bro. Locked in. Oh, good defense. We're on the floor. Nique. No. Oh. Why did I use the stick, bro? I'm so dumb. Oh, good block. I'm dunking this. Okay, we'll lay it in. We're up 9, bro. Man, Hall of Fame. Thought this was going to be a little tougher. Can't speak too soon. But we're hooping. Uh-oh. We're getting sloppy. Timeout. Minute left in the half. It's a bad timeout. These 8-minute quarters got me messed up. Kuz is locking. Nope. Wow. Just like that, it's a 1-possession game. All right. Who we attacking here? We need Colin Gillespie on him. Yep. Oh, wow. Good D. Nope. And one, man. Come on, AJ. Come on, AJ. If he makes this. It's been a minute since I've seen one in 2K. I'm expecting it. Especially when I go against my boy James. I feel like he's going to hit that. Sack is jumping. First half, we're up 5. Ja got 9 points, 5 assists. D-Book got 15. We're shooting 64% from the field, and we're only up by 5. First possession of the second half. Nique, I liked your jumper earlier. See if we can get you open somehow. Oh, I kind of like that play. Come on. That was a nice little play there, Doug. See you cooking up over there? Bro, Max on these pick and rolls, dude. You gotta play drop. You cannot jump out like that. I might have to run something for AJ, bro. He got Dylan Brooks on him. Yeah. Oh, Max, get in. Man. Whose free throw is that, bro? That's a good jumper. Colin. That was bad play, bro. Timeout, Phoenix. Dunk that. Hey. Keegan. Get up there, then. Good defense. Another one. Bro, I am just the king of those types of turnovers. Leading to an and one. Oh no, it's a 1-point game. Yes, Raynaud on the glass. Maxime. Don't get back. Yeah, he's slow in this game, man. Like he's not that slow in real life. Yeah, Ja, we're getting to the dang rim, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, don't jump with Ja. All right, one stop, we can jump out to a 2-possession lead again. That's a great pass, dude. What are we doing? They're on a 14-6 run. Tripping. Hey. Get on that rim, Ja. Fight over that, Keegan. Wow. Is he on fire? Bang out. Okay. Okay, AJ. Let's get it. I need some subs to come in the game. We just lost the lead. Just like that, we lose the lead. So we're just going to let Jalen Green shoot a wide open three? What are we doing? Good take, Devin Carter. He's fast. I think he's still the fastest player in the game. No. We're out. Yup. Okay, I didn't really mean to do that, but that's fine. Tie game. Yep, good D. All right. Tied up at the end of the third. 60 to 60. It's going to go down to the wire. Here we go. We still have our bench unit in the game to start the fourth. We need to start thinking about putting some starters in. That's just let them walk to the rim. Not going to challenge because he's going to miss these. Maybe should have challenged. He makes that. Nope. Not good. Team that looks lost out there. Knock that down, Malik. Clutch shot. I really have to lock up here. What? That's crazy, bro. Thank you, Malik. Get to the rim then. All right, now our starters really need to just take us home. 6 minutes left, down 2. It's great defense, Malik. All right, Keegan. That's good defense. Let's go. All right, let's get a stop here. Come on. We're down 3 with 5 minutes left, pretty much. It's good help, AJ. Let's go. Great pass, bro. Malik is him. Off the bench. All right. And you got to lock up Jalen Green, though. It's good D. Wow. Malik is on it tonight, bro. Yeah, all right. Max, can you hit a free throw now? Nope. Late. All right. There we go. I know he's a good free throw shooter. That was on me. Dylan Brooks. Oh man, Malik. 21. What if I traded him? This would be a different game. All right, lock up, JA. It's good. Anyone but Booker. Malik again, he's hot. Oh. Got too antsy with that one. It's our game to lose right now. 3 minutes left. We got to put the ball in our best player's hands, and that's JA MORANT. This was the Kings play they ran with Sabonis and Fox. But Malik's wide open. So why not let it fly? Bang! Malik Monk carrying us off the bench. He needs to win that 6th man this year, dude. Not moving. He's just flicking up on the stick. He's not going nowhere. That's lucky. Raynaud, I might have to put Cardwell back in. Oh. Keegan. Clutch. Come on. Lock in. Defense. Yep. AJ out and running. Wow, I didn't even mean to do that. At least D-Book's tired. Doesn't seem like it's trying to stop him. What? What? Over the taller guy? I sold. That one. Definitely should have made that. Now he's making, oh, rebound. Okay, clutch time. Slow down. Put the ball in our real best player's hands. MyLeague Monk. Yeah, let's get dancing with it. Yep. That's right. I'm selling. How does he just get around me like that? How? 2-point game. All right. Oh no, wait. Iverson, come on. MyLeague, bro, he's taking us home. 27 for MyLeague off the bench. And I think I have the simulated thing on to where it'll adjust the stats to being 12-minute quarters. So who knows how much he'll have at the end of this game. But we're up 5. I really want to keep him in, but I can't. He's tired and I need defense. I guess we'll go DeAndre. No, I'm going Kuzma. There we go. Walk up. Up 5 with 40 seconds left. MyLeague's in takeover. So is Ja. Lock that up. Oh yeah, we're there. Wait, I kept MyLeague in the game? I swear I took him out. Big steal. Hopefully they have to foul. They rushed me into that one. They wanted me to do that. That's an offensive foul. Challenging. He did it. Sometimes when they do that, it works. It's confirmed. Damn. He beat him there. What are we talking about? Well, we'll use that timeout. We'll get some defense in again. MyLeague is everywhere. He really wants to stay in this game. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Kuz is kind of nice on defense. It's like 6'9". We're there. That should be ball game, boys. Let's light it. Wearing the shirt, baby. Yep. Should we dribble it out? Or should we try and get a bucket? Might have to try and get Jaws stats. Oh my god, he can shoot. I got his jumper now. How to get the stats up. No disrespect. GG's. First dub of the rebuild. Won by 10 against Phoenix in the NBA Cup. Yeah, so let's go check out the box score. Feeling good. Was on Hall of Fame. Definitely had to fight hard for that win. Ja, player of the game, not MyLeague Monk, huh? Yeah. Ja is really easy to play with. Pause. MyLeague 27 points off the bench, 7 of 12 from 3. Ja missed 1 shot all game. 20 points, 11 assists. Keegan 5 for 5. Raynaud. Clifford 8. Okay, AJ, I should have done more with AJ. That was on me. I didn't even attempt a 3 with him. He was kind of getting locked up by Dylan Brooks. So, yeah, that's a dub. D-Book finished with 26. Let's see what these simulated stats are going to be, though. So, it's 135 to 120. MyLeague ended with 39 points. Ja with 32 and 16 assists. Raynaud, 18 points, 21. Pretty close to what he did the other night. Keegan, 17 and 9. I'm liking this team, man. D-Book, 38, 10 assists. I'm liking our team. Yeah, we shot great percentage. So I'm actually going to stop the video right there. And then let me know in the comments if you want me to sim the rest of the year, if we should tank or if we should, push for the playoffs. Is this the team that we're feeling comfortable with? But go subscribe if you're new. Leave a like, comment, please. It's my first 2K video ever. So this was really fun to make, a lot of work, but definitely was worth it. So gonna do a lot more. But go subscribe, Beam City Sports, for the real Beam team. I will rebuild other teams eventually, but give me a comment of what team. Peace.